Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this live stream. I hope everybody is really doing well. Sorry for being a little bit inactive over the weekend as well as yesterday. I was literally traveling and I couldn't reach on time to home, and I was very tired. I planned to do a live stream yesterday, but so tired. My head. I was having a bad headache, and I just went to bed actually, and I couldn't wake up as well. Just to do the stream. Last week was honestly not a good one for me because the plan was so perfect for total crypto market cap as well as total 3, but the execution was not good. We wanted the shorts, did not got it. We wanted a long, missed it. I don't know what's happening, but all my orders have been missing, for like few dollars. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's because of the fibs. But fibs never lie actually. The fibs is the same. They are the same. The OBs are same. The levels are same. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, so let's move on to the first of all, we would be looking for let's talk about the Ethereum chart first. I've already mentioned ETH plan. I've just already given a limit as well. What I think is the move here is ETH. This is wave, some sort of a wave 1, 2, 3. And it's missing one more push on the upside. I don't know, but I feel that it's missing. The move that we got here, 5 waves completely, and was a perfect retest of the December open, and was a nice short. But we couldn't get those shorts. What I feel is this is the 5 waves, completely finishing the 5 waves, and now we got to move down. I think the move here is some sort of a impulsive move. Wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2, or maybe A, B. There is one more move up that is missing around Monday highs, somewhere around 1280 or so. So the one more push is clearly missing. I think we can retest 1262, and maybe from there, if we hold this levels, one more push up towards 1283 looks very reasonable. The retest of 1225 would be a great long opportunity across the board, I think, for ETH, and that's what I'm bidding. I would like to see a wave 2 here and a pump up towards 1353. That is where the target. In case if ETH straight away pump today for the CPI, let's say go to the 1353, even a week, then our longs will be cancelled. Immediately cancel the limit orders, and we're just going to short this because you have a November equilibrium over there, and we need to. And that is going to be the strong levels. We need to, this is the range in my opinion, and for the November, for the month of December. So that's the range. You flip these levels, and we would be targeting these levels of, as you can see here, 1680. So that is the big range that we are currently playing out. Now, as you can see, I think from the bigger perspective, what my people might feel is, what I personally feel is this is going to be a big accumulation. And that's like a big accumulation. Now, even if we get a move on the upside towards 1400 or so, that's going to be a big manipulation, and that manipulation is going to lead us down towards our target of maybe 1:1 extension on 840, maybe $1,000. We will see, but 843 looks very reasonable for me. This is like a big a PO3. That's what I'm talking about, the heart on time frame. Now let's say we don't go for a move on the upside, and simply we go for a big reversal. So what does it mean is instead we do this PO3 and this kind of a move. Then it's going to be very interesting. Instead, what we do, we literally can do is we just go and sweep up the highs towards 1353 just a week, and instead of we go for a big manipulation, the price literally starts dumping from those levels and take everyone out, sweep the lows, go to the levels of $950 to maybe even $900, and make a deviation inside this, and it just reclaim these levels, and big impulsive move for the December end and January beginning. So this can be a very nice 2 PO3s. What I feel that might play out literally is that whatever comes first, we're gonna take it, guys. So that's what my plan is on the ETH, on the hard term time frame. Even the low term time frame, as you can see, you already seeing that the small range is forming here on the ETH. Now that small range can also act like as a very nice accumulation, because if you look at the volume, ladies and gentlemen, the volume is the volume is in the declining form, and there's always a buy volume coming in and the sell volume coming, which means that there is a clear sign of an accumulation. So what I feel is this is going to be very, very interesting, and this is going to have another PO3 in play on the lower term time frame, taking the the price to for like a double bottom, or can even have a move on the downside to sweep the lows. So practically this makes more sense to me, from the PO3 perspective on the lower term time frame. So we have higher term time frame, we have lower term time frame. So this lower term time frame PO3 looks amazing to me. That's the reason I just want one more long opportunity on ETH around 1225 to 1233.5, and from there I'm expecting a push up towards 1353.7, and this is my short zone, ladies and gentlemen. 1353 to 1373, this is the area where I'm expecting to market to literally reverse. It should reverse, because this is like a 1414 to 1618 Fibonacci levels from wave 3 actually. So I don't expect ETH to go very much higher, and it's like a big up. But yeah, something like this makes more sense for ETH on the lower term time frame and higher term time frame. The invalidation level is clearly 1217.5 is your invalidation. That's where your September lows. That is the levels you have previous week lows. That is the levels you have the invalidation of the wave 4. I mean, clearly, because you also have equilibrium around 1212.65. So you have lot of confidence, like a support where you want to see the price holds these levels. Now let's move on to the USD dominance. The USD dominance is breaking out, which is of course not a good sign, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to see that it rejects from here like a fake breakout, and then further dump it to 7.78%. Amazing if it can give us something like this, and then it pumps. Amazing, but the pump is going to come, guys. Either it does something like this, fine, or it can literally pump up like this, which means that the top is in, and it just everything dumps, and ETH also invalidates and it dumps. I mean, that can be a possibility for USD dominance. I'm not sure what exactly it's gonna do, because I don't have a lower term time frame wave count. I've tried to do it, but I failed actually on the lower term time frame. I don't have literally a wave count on USD dominance on 1 hour or 15 minutes, because the structure is very complicated. The lower term time frame waves are not in a proper shape. The degree of waves are not aligning with the theory that we have. So I think the lower term is fucked up actually. That's what I can say into words actually for the USD dominance. Let's talk about the BTC as well. Now before we go to the BTC, I want to talk to you about the total, guys. This was the plan perfectly played out for the total. If you remember, the 702 to 786 fib is where I mentioned to short it. Literally went to 786 fib and rejected, and went it for 3 waves down. Now the structure that we are watching, in my opinion, is clearly A, B, and C. That's like a 3 waves to me. And but the problem here is we also got another 3 waves here, maybe 5 waves it can be, but you want to see that we are holding the levels of $795.7 billion. Till we are holding, we are fine, but if in case if we start rejecting these levels, and the structure will change very drastically, which means that this can be A, B, C, W. This 5 waves is some sort of a this is not literally 5 waves, but this is going to be another ABC for X, ABC for Y, or maybe something like no, that is going to be different thing. That also means that this is one ABC, that is going to be ABC, that is going to be your B, that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So gonna be like a a falling wedge and a bullish wolf waves. You get one more move down for ABC, sweep the lows, go to the 702 fib, and then boom, something like this makes more sense than if we lose $795.7 billion, ladies and gentlemen. So now the total crypto market cap, I was just analyzing this yesterday. I mean, this was my yesterday's chart. You guys remember that I mentioned that we are doing a diagonal, and the diagonal is always ABC, 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 ABC. So basically 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But all 5 waves have 3, 3, 3, 3 formation. Okay. Now the diagonal, there is a likelihood that the total is looking to me like that the top is in. Trust me. And this is the very conflicting. Very conflicting kind of a, what I would say, very ultra conflicting, move that I'm watching, right now is It's very conflicting, to be honest and to be fair with you. Why? Because as you can see here, that I am saying you few minutes back that Ethereum has one more push up pending. Okay, from the waves perspective, I agree. Ethereum needs to have that one more push up, but total seems to me like it is done. Why? Because you look at the structure that it has. Where is this structure? What is this XABCD pattern? Yep, that XABCD also played out perfectly to the core. 876, it just went till 786, not perfectly 786. No, this is not played out yet. It needs to go to 886 at any way. It has to go. I'm just going to what is this? 1235. Yeah, that was the 1235 I was expecting, and it played out. So you see here the path. What you're going to see is 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3, 1 2 and 3, and we already made higher highs on the total. So practically it's like a 5 waves subdivided into 3 3 3 3 formation, making it like a diagonal. So practically, which also tells me that there is a likelihood that the top is in for everything, and the market is just going to have a big collapse, which means that this was some sort of a 5 waves on the downside. That is going to be your some sort of a wave 1. This was your maybe ABC. This is your wave 2 here, and we just starting a big wave 3 on the downside, and it does something like this. So that is the most bearish case I have. Now another count that we might probably look for is a little bit of bullish count, and we have to forget about this structure that it does not exist, but it exists at some point. So why? Because what I'm saying is the 5 waves can be a start of something, wave 1, and that can be A, B and C. We go to the 2021 open, and from there we pump. But for this scenario to play out, we need to literally know what exactly this move is, because this move is something 3 wave structure. Clearly it is not bullish, it is bearish. So I don't know. I mean, I'm very confused at this moment that why this, if this is the top, then I think the market is going to go tank. So today we might see some big volatile move, because the BVOL is bottomed and is literally pumping since morning, since the Asia session have started. So it's just keep on pumping up. So the volatility is kicking in across the board, guys. And ape has dumping. The plan is perfectly played out. I'm short on ape. This was the perfect 4.485. If you remember, I give this over the live that I'm expecting a fake breakout, and yeah, it's going great. SNX also pumped up very nicely from this levels. I took a small scalp over the weekend and just made it like a few dollars, like maybe 1,000 2,000, not sure exactly how much. But this looks to me like that SNX is now breaking downside, which is of course not a good sign. So you don't need to look for any other opportunity on SNX. But yeah, just try to have a balance between ETH, BTC, and some other others that I personally like, and I'm going to discuss about it. Litecoin, one of that. BNB, I'm short on BNB, guys. I'm eyeing $212 for BNB. The FUDs are coming out of BNB, guys, and I'm not the one who is going to FUD you. So I'm, before we go to all this, let me just finish with the total. So this is the diagonal that I'm watching. I'm not sure how much because there is a conflicting thing. I mean, the total tells me that we are top. Ethereum is saying me no, wait, I have one more push up pending, so we are not top. That's what Ethereum is telling me, because it did not, because see the move here is A B C B, and it needs to have 5 waves at any point. It needs to have 5 waves, and once these 5 waves are done, that would be the confirmation that Ethereum is topped. For now, I don't see that Ethereum is topped. I still see and sense that Ethereum needs to push up, and hence I am having my limit orders at 1233.5 to 1225.5, which just stops under 1217.5. So that's what I have for now. There is a likelihood that, I don't know why it will do it, but there's a possibility that ETH might just do something like this. There's a likelihood that it might do. I'm just not sure why it would do, and it might do. So if you look at the Bitcoin CME chart, we are just accumulating under a big resistance. A distribution is happening right now, and BTC CME plan is still same. 17,600 is our big shorts, and I would like to short it. The pump that we can expect on the Bitcoin here will be just a pump towards the June lows of 17,600, and that would be like a big. Let's say if we do get a pump up like this, short it, and the short targets would be towards the new November low speed 15,400, and we can have a deviation there, reclaim it back for the December, and then push it up like this. Now, very interesting thing for you guys to understand is if we talk about the 12 months chart, because now the year end is coming. Okay, so that is our year end. What you want to see here is we are closing a big bearish engulfing candle. A big bearish engulfing candle that has never happened in the history of Bitcoin. Never. Look at the past, look at everything. I mean, just look at BTC on Bitfinex if you guys don't understand, but we have never closed a bearish engulfing candle since, like, this chart is from 2013. Look at the BLX index as well, Bravecoin new liquidity index. That's for the first time we are closing as a big bearish engulfing candle on the BTC, which is of course not a good sign, ladies and gentlemen, which means that even if everybody expects that the price of a BTC, if everybody expects that we are literally going to reverse in a few months, maybe like 2-3 months, and make new highs, I think it's bullshit, because I don't honestly see, just looking by this candle, it's so bearish engulfing candle, it's so bearish. This is of course not a good sign unless something or some news happens. So what we might be looking over the 12 months period is what I personally feel is, even if we close December above 13,800, or let's say we try to close under 19,765, which is again not going to be that good, we are certainly going to test 13,800, and in the blue box, maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe, because this whole candle is going to have a engulfing candle, and this is where your the OB that you have here for the 12 months OB for the demand, and that is going to be the demand in my opinion, and that's where you get a 33,000 pump up to 32,000, 33,000, and then it makes a big inverse head and shoulder, go for another 1 year of accumulation, then make new highs. That's where you see, on the 12 months chart, you see a very big flag or a fan formation plays out, something like this. Let me show you. I don't know how many of you guys have explored this, but that's a big fan. It's going to be like, this is this will tell you what exactly the markets are going to do. I may be wrong, guys, but it's just that the candle is not looking that great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not necessarily we should touch it. 4, and the next pump is going to be around 100k plus 5. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to happen in a day or two. No. The straight line doesn't mean it's just going to happen in a month, but it is going to take few months, guys. That's what I'm saying. The most important level for December is first 19,764. That's like a previous all-time highs. If we close December, that is 2022, under this level, it's going to be a big push on the downside, panic everywhere, and that's going to be a very good opportunity for us, especially for me actually, if you are literally want to buy or heavy into the crypto for the next bull market, guys. The last bear market gave a lot of opportunity to people like 3AC, FTX, and Do Celsius, and for them to start building something, because they never came in the bull market. They start building in the bear market. The plan was put in place in the bear market. They have literally made billions and billions of dollars in the bull market. How they did it, guys? They did it by not playing it with the leverage. They did it by, spot backs. They lost in the bear market by playing in the leverage, over leveraging. They did not understand that the trend was shifting, and they were not managing their risk, and that's how they lost. So now we are here, you are here, we are not lost. We have been making big money since like January. The whole year was really good. I'm very grateful for that thing. We have shorted like top many times. 53,000, take it. 52,000, 48,000, take it. Whatever be it. I mean, we have shorted a big moves, guys, and we have longed as well. Even if it is like 17,500 long to 25,000 shorts, whatever. We have played it very nicely. We are here. This is now our platform that you have to start putting your money slowly and gradually for the next bull run for 2024 2025. So it's like whatever you put the money, you need to roll over and hold it for at least like 2 years, and that's where the wealth will be generated, guys. If you just start playing, if you don't allocate your wealth properly between spots and leverage, then I think there is a very likelihood that even before the bull run begins, you guys are going to get lost. So what you need to understand is start allocating your wealth between spot backs and futures. So that's what my if you don't believe, my 70% of my wealth is in spots, my 30% of wealth is in leverage. I play leverage with 30% backs only. Whatever the profits I make, I keep on transferring it to the spot backs, and that's how my wealth is increasing actually, rather than it goes down. 1 year back, I was capable of buying X value of Bitcoin. Today, my wealth has increased in 2022 that I am able to buy 8x of Bitcoin that I could have bought it 1 year back. So you can understand that how much Bitcoin I can buy at this current moment. But I am still expecting a move downside so that we will be able to accumulate more, ladies and gentlemen. Now the levels I've mentioned for the year end is very crucial for us. This engulfing is not good at all, and that's what I think, that we need to see that the monthly this yearly candle can have a big volatile move on the upside, maybe even to 19,700. These levels, we might test these levels maybe by end of the month, but that should come, that level or the test should come once this the wedge formation is complete. Now that can come from here to here and then up, or it can just pump it like this from up. But most likely I think we will see a downside move before we go towards the 20k levels and we reverse, guys. That's a big I think we have discussed it few days back as well, that I am expecting a move on the BTC and a total crypto market cap to come around $700 billion, and after that only probably we should be having a full-fledged reversal. I think we have discussed it a long discussion we had, and we have been I have been very much vocal about it, that what I want Bitcoin to play on the high term time frame. Let's talk about some move on the total 3, guys. The plan perfectly played out. The ascending triangle, the target has almost about to reach, or you can say that it has reached, because the ascending triangle target is the blue zone, and we have reached the blue zone, guys. I'm not sure what this count is, because the ascending triangle denotes that the top is in, and this can be A, B, and C, because the 5 waves, I can see the 5 waves. This can be the bottom of for the alts, and alts are literally going to bounce big, or this is just like wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and 5. And this is just keep on dumping, and alts are going to get tracked badly, which means that BNB can literally go nuts. Trust me, something is happening, and I'm not going to FUD anyone. It's up to you. I only have the knowledge and things about Binance that I've watched on Twitter and spaces across the board. I think you guys also have that much knowledge about Binance, that what you have we don't have any insiders for the Binance. If you ask me Bybit, yes, I do have insiders in Bybit, but I don't have anyone in Binance. So I don't know what's happening there, but I do feel that Binance is safe because it's too big to fail at this point. In my opinion, it has survived 2017 bear market. It has survived, sorry, 2018 bear market. It has survived. It has, been surviving since 2019. And even if you look at historically, even in 2016 when it was too small, it has survived actually. So the things were different back then, but now it's like the attempt on Binance is huge by the government, US government itself. So which of course is not a good sign in my opinion. I don't know what's going to happen, and hence yesterday I took a decision to move all my spot bags from Binance to my ledger. I bought a ledger. I already having a ledger actually. I won't say which one, but yeah, and it is safe in my opinion. I have my private keys and everything. What I just want to tell you is it's up to you. I'm not saying you should move it or whatever. You feel comfortable, you play with it. It's just that I can't afford that, to lose my wealth or an opportunity to buy 8x Bitcoin, and just because of something like this it just goes down to 0 or maybe 1x or 2x. I don't know. What I just want to tell you one thing is, yesterday I tried 6 times withdrawing funds from the Binance. All the 6 times it failed actually. I have my mails. I don't know. They were unable to withdraw the funds. Why? Because the OTP was generating, but the app was on the phone. It was just as soon as you start pasting your Google Authenticator keys, the app used to automatically just go round and close, round and close. It happened 6 times. I contacted Binance customer care and I mentioned that this is happening and this has never happened with me previously. Now it is just a coincidence that it's happening right now. I'm not sure, but this was not good. 6 times. I have 6 mails. I've tried to withdraw a very small fund, less than 100k. I would say above between 70k to 100k. The fund was so too small for me actually. Just want to see. 6 times it failed, and after that I took a decision to literally move all the funds from Binance to my ledger actually, because I just can't afford, or I just want to be take a precaution actually. I'm damn sure that Binance won't go down. It's too big, but you just want to have some precautions. That's it. So now I have all my funds, whatever I play on leverage on Bybit, and for spots I have everything on ledger, and I'm going to use decentralized platform to buy or to add my spot bags. That's it. So this is my story for Binance. I don't know how much right or wrong. I believe that all this shit is false. It's a big attempt on Binance for taking FTX out. But I do think that the BNB, I don't know how Binance are going to survive if BNB literally goes for a dump towards $140. I mean, that is coming, guys. It's like it's coming. Look at this move here. What you're going to see, it's like a Dogecoin. So what you see is a huge liquidity, void liquidity we have here. Once the price start losing $180 levels, it's just going to come back down to $40 and $50. It's like a you can understand, it's like a big A, B and C. So I mean, I don't know how Binance are going to survive when it literally start dumping on $100. It's going to be very interesting to see, but I think that CZ is going to manage it probably somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. But yeah, I think I don't have any investment in Binance. I don't have any investment in Bybit. I don't have any preference of any exchanges. This is all based on my understanding, guys. I'm not trading any FUD. It's just that I just want to be safe. So based on my precautions, and I just move my funds. That's it. Now let's talk about total, guys. As I mentioned, this is what I see so far. The diagonal has formed, which also means that this is wave 1, some sort of a wave 2 here, or we can form a a small triangle kind of a structure here. So this triangle can denote that this is some sort of a wave, some sort of a wave 1, A B C D E 5, and then dump. So this is a triangle, probably might form a correction triangle actually, but however it's look very unrealistic for the triangle to form. What I can only sense it that a small triangle might form here. Actually, this was a wave A, B, C, D, E, and it dumps like this towards 761 billion to 2021 opens. 2021 opens, and it does something like this. I mean, this is the sense that I have, that total might literally do something like this. In case if we start losing the levels of 796 billion, this is how I see the market might literally do, and that's where I am going to then cancel my Ethereum long as well, because the markets are going to tank badly. LTC, just want to show make sure that you guys understand, I'm expecting LTC to give some sort of a big bounce around 72.56. That 74.2 level made a nice bounce over here. Again, it had a nice bounce over here. 2 times it bounced. If you played it, nice, congrats. I played it as well. Now I'm expecting, this is clearly some sort of a, let's say, wave 1 or something. I'm not sure what it is, maybe wave A, but this is clearly irregular expanded flat, and it's just going to go down. So I'm not going to long Litecoin right now, guys, but this is just an idea. I want to see how the Ethereum and Bitcoin reacts to my levels first before I literally give you Litecoin long. I'm not gonna take it as well, so be cautious. Phil, I'm expecting it to go down to a $3. That's where we will buy big. SNX, I've already discussed. BNB discussed. RSR, the big opportunity should come. My end opportunity for RSI is the blue zone. I'm going to buy and forget. I'm just going to put like 100k in RSR and just forget that I have bought 100k, or maybe I have made 100k, or maybe I have 100k for 2024, or maybe even like few months, because the pump opportunity is amazing on the RSR. Mask, guys, I think this is a very different wave count that we can particularly have. This is clearly A. Yeah, maybe some sort of a B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C. So the top is in for the mask, but I do expect mask to give some bounce around 886 fib, somewhere around the sweep of this low. So it goes and sweep these levels, and it should give us a bounce towards 3.4, and from there further dump is what we can expect for the mask, ladies and gentlemen. USD dominance breaking up is not a good sign. You want to see a fake breakout and then dump. That's the where you should be looking for longs, guys, in my opinion. So for concluding it right now, what I am expecting for the total, either this triangle is in formation, or this is the top, or my counts are wrong and this is wave 1, 2, wave 3 is here. This is wave 4 right now, A, B, C, wave 4, and then it pops up one more time and then dump like this. So that's going to be a very complex correction, which I don't feel it's going to happen. So what only thing I can see right now, ETH is happening one more push up, which means that Bitcoin is going to stay a little bit stable, or maybe can push down, but ETH is going to hold, in my opinion, and 1225 makes it a very interesting levels for us to long, guys. So CPI, if you talk about CPI, I think CPI is going to be positive. It's going to meet the expectations of 7.3%. Maybe it can go to 7% as well, but it's going to be positive overall. And also FOMC, I mean, the rate hike is going to happen, but that rate hike, even if it is 25 bips, 50 bips, whatever, I think it's going to literally start triggering the recession, is what Elon Musk also mentioned. Even if it's a small rate hike happen, this FOMC is just going to start pushing the economy towards the recession. So that's what Elon Musk is afraid of, just a small rate hike. So I don't know how big he's expecting, but it's not good at all. So that's all what I have, and I'm going to be coming on live stream on Discord once I have my lunch. It's a lunch time, and thank you so much for coming, guys. If you like to support, do trade on Bybit. Have your funds spread across the exchanges, guys. You can have it on Bybit, you can have it on Binance, you can have it on Bitfinex, you can have it on MEXC, whatever the exchange fucking shit is. You can have it on don't have it on KuCoin, guys, trust me. Don't have it on gate.io, don't have it on one more exchange, I forgot, but yeah, I don't have it at least on these two exchanges, guys. So you will see, I mean, I think these are the two exchanges going to soon liquidate, probably in 2023, in my opinion. I would love to be wrong, guys, because I don't want any user, even a single user, to lose their funds. But these are the two exchanges, gate.io and KuCoin. You should strictly avoid those exchanges. and the rest it's up to you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Oh damn, Abhishek, what you did? Well, anyways, hold on, Abhishek. Let me check it for you. And yeah, OKX is good actually. You should have not paid anything. So Rune USD, Rune USDT perhaps. So you see a Rune USD perhaps. I mean, people were expecting Rune to, just make higher highs. I mentioned that Rune is literally doing a, corrective move, and it literally did it. The golden pocket zone of 1.45 was my short zone. I missed it. Why? Because the wave 5 was a truncated wave 5. I was expecting it to have a big wave 5 and go to the golden pocket zone. Just look at the Rune, guys. What it is doing right now. What it is doing. This is the range lows, a break, a retest, a breaker, and now it's just a bearish retest is what I feel. It needs to have one more wave down like this, and once it have an accumulation like this, inverse head and shoulder, flip it, and then you can have long. But I don't think it's a good opportunity for you to go long on Rune at this moment. I don't see that. So this is not a this chart is itself is speaking that it's a bearish retest, guys. It's a bearish retest. Clear ABC bearish retest. You should not be touching longs on Rune, but instead, if you get an opportunity to that Rune goes to 1.45 to 1.5, it's a clean shot. Close your eyes and short, and the stop loss should be above 1.72, and the take profit target should be anything under $1, anywhere close to 88 cents or 80 cents. But this is the clear short signal, guys. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.